A secret sex scandal at the courthouse could lead to a new trial for a convicted murderer.
We both firmly believe that we were treated extremely unfairly at trial. At the time, we didn't know why. I feel like we have a much better idea about that now.
And that is where we begin tonight at 6. A convicted killer, Robert Hashigen, could get a new trial.
All because of a secret sexual relationship between the judge presiding over the case and one of the prosecutors. 4's Jessica Bruno is live tonight with the latest. Jess?
Yeah, Adam and Jolene, you might remember Judge Tim Henderson resigned back in March due to this scandal. But as you just heard, at the time of the trial, Hashigen's attorneys had no idea that he was having an affair with one of the prosecutors on the case. And it's because of that that they believe he deserves a new trial.
Me and my co-counsel Clay Curtis firmly believe that Robert Hashigen is innocent.
Benjamin Munda is talking about his client, Robert Hashigen, who was convicted of killing his elderly neighbor, Evelyn Goodall, back in 2013.
We both firmly believe that we were treated extremely unfairly at trial. At the time, we didn't know why. I feel like we have a much better idea about that now.
Because after the trial in January, a scandal at the Oklahoma County Courthouse coming to light. The judge presiding over Hashigen's case, Tim Henderson, and one of the prosecutors having a secret sexual relationship that lasted for about 2 years, according to court documents. And on Monday, a judge assigned to look at the matter, releasing this order, deciding Hashigen is entitled to a new trial.
His ruling was essentially that it doesn't matter. Whether it was consensual or not, it created at least the appearance and substantial risk that the proceedings were unfair. It undermined the integrity and confidence in the judicial system. And because of that, Mr. Hashigen should be entitled to a new trial.
While the prosecutor claims she was sexually abused by Henderson, he has said it was consensual and said that he was fair despite the relationship. But he resigned from the bench in March after 3 other women, 2 of them prosecutors, came forward with sexual misconduct allegations against him, which could end up impacting many other cases.
My best guess would be dozens to hundreds of cases that were touched by the assistant district attorneys in question here in front of this particular judge. Maybe thousands.
Now, this is just step 1. It's now ultimately up to the Court of Criminal Appeals to decide if Hashigen will get a new trial. They'll be the ones to set that trial date if he does get a new trial. I also spoke with DA David Prater today. He says he won't be commenting until they make their decision. Reporting live in downtown Oklahoma City, Jessica Bruno, Oklahoma's News 4.